Just wanted to do a quick video here and upload it for the Linux community at large, or anyone interested in open source software, a little contribution. Anyone who's interested in Vim, okay? There's a million videos out there. I'm going to assume people who are watching this have basic knowledge of what Vim is in Linux. And this is for people who know a little bit about it. Maybe you know how to write a macro and alter the RC file to get it to be customized a little bit to how you want, but haven't really seen the true value of it. And this is like a little push and maybe a little, yeah. Let me just begin. This is an editor extension, I guess you could call it, that I've created. And it's basically two instances of Vim, where one instance, through the server functionality, monitors the other instance where you're doing your work, essentially. And this is extremely beneficial. So let's take a look at where I am here. Line 110, who wants? Notice in the top pane, this is showing me, this is doing a live search and replace as I'm navigating through the document. There's a Vim script command to display what word your cursor is currently under. And what this does is allows you to edit a large document for people maybe who are editing huge volumes of text. I'm talking like 20,000 words or over 20 pages, 30 pages, 40 pages. And instead of stopping the readability and stopping your flow of your productivity and doing a search and replace, this automatically does it for you. And this just shows how friggin' great Vim is. It's basically a microcosm of what Linux is. It's a framework that allows people to build some incredibly beautiful and efficient things. And if you're coming, say, from another editor, like Microsoft Word, if you have a lot of experience with that, or maybe Open Editor, what are they calling it these days? Libre, on the Windows side. This takes a lot of getting used to. I recommend, certain things like this, like adjusting. You can just customize everything, and maybe that's a little daunting for most people, but I find it exhilarating if you have the time. I know a lot of people work 9 to 5 out there, but it's worth your effort. What I'm trying to say is, it took me, I started leaning towards Vim. Of course, I started with Nano in my Linux experience, but let's say a year in, I was like, wow, I keep seeing these YouTube videos about people showing the merits of using Vim. But I didn't quite know how to make it that efficient. Well, believe you me, this is turned into something absolutely beneficial for my workflow, for my everyday life, composing notes and emails. I use it basically for everything. Once you know how to do shit with Vim, I mean, the sky's the limit. So this is just a basic example. You have the color scheme as well. I wanted to add a little color compared to my last tech video for people who may be intimidated by the black bare command line. But just go for it. It's highly valuable for anybody who has the time to check it out. My 2 cents. And I'll just show you a little bit of the code before we wrap up here. This is basically just an ode to Vim. and for people like me, as I said, I spent months not knowing if this is worth my time. You can certainly go down rabbit holes with Linux and all sorts of the programming and coding you can do therein. But it really is worth the time. So let me show you, hop over to my folder and show you some of the actual code that built this little handy item with Vim. It's going to be my proofreading folder, and then we're going to go into Power Edit Loop. It's always tough coming up with names when you're coding, because the actual point of the thing is just to make a functioning program. So I don't know, what do you guys like? Power Editor or Power Mode? I thought was kind of cute with the with the Vim stuff. So what this now that we're inside here looking at the actual code, this is just a regular bash script that's running an infinite loop. I'm truing it there the while, and it uses, like I said, Vim has these this functionality called server. and you can, like I said, monitor another instance of Vim from without it. So this is basically a handful of Vim server calls as a client, finding out which where my cursor is, which word, which where I am in the line, etc., and reporting back to a bash variable where I get to manipulate it and do exactly what I want with it. I don't know. I find that extremely powerfully y potente. Maybe y'all have different opinions, but this is, look at this. I mean, this is just merely 10 lines of code, and I'm running something extremely powerful up top. And the sky's the limit. For instance, I set tab, I hit very quickly, and that will shoot everything that I've yanked, or i.e. copied if you're not familiar with Vim lingo, and puts it right into the search and replace function down below. And I can do that with a couple keystrokes. Vim, of course, is anti-mouse. You're trying to keep your fingers on the keyboard on ASDF, HJKL as long as you can. So that lends itself to how this script was designed. But I do use my mouse from time to time. I don't hate on the mouse if I need it. That's just me. I'll just wrap up. I'll show you a little bit in the vimrc, give you guys a couple useful tips for you to throw out there into the Linux community, where people spend lots of time doing stuff for free and helping other people for free. So I'll add a little bit too. One thing that took me, even after I knew a little bit about Vim, to realize is switching between modes sometimes takes a lot of time. And I had no idea there's actually a configuration within the vimrc that you can set. And it was just taking forever. And if you're trying to edit text and not code, I do that as well. But I know Vim is programmers, of course, have contributed so much to its development. But if you're looking to switch modes very quickly, there's a set timeout length and T timeout length parameter within the vimrc, and I just set them as you like. It depends on your words per minute, how fast you can type, and what's comfortable for you. But I have mine set to 275 and 25, as you can see there. So just a couple tips for you. GNU is great, and yeah, peace out.